They define projects without reference to the state. How you will wake up in the morning and we see contractors who claim that they're from NDDC, or just in a sense working. We haven't seen the designs. We do not know how the designs tie into our own projects. They claim that 256 billion was spent in emergency works, 20 billion for Edo State in the last 6 months. We need to see where they are.
What happened in the case of Apostolic Road is that the NDDC gave a contract out to a contractor, clearly with very dubious competence, went into the community, asphalted the roads without taking into cognizance the fact that there are manholes for drainage in that area. The arrogance of NDDC. They awarded contracts without reference to the state government, without caring about the infrastructure, that the drainage infrastructure, and the contractor went in, even when members of the community were advising the contractor not to block the manhole. He disregarded them. We are holding NDDC and the contractor liable and culpable, and we are going to take necessary legal action, and we are demanding that both the NDDC and the contractor pay the individuals who have suffered those massive losses compensation, and if not, they will meet us in court. We haven't awarded the contract in 2012, and as of 2019, nothing has happened. You still keep that contract? You didn't terminate it? The state government decided to build this road to alleviate the sufferings of our people, and we are now being told that in 2012, NDDC awarded this same contracts, and they actually paid to contractors or contractors who, as you can see from the evidence, clearly did not or have not completed this work 7 years after. So we have just alerted the management of NDDC that we have awarded this contract without knowledge that they ever did, and that we are paying our contractors, and that under no circumstance should they pay anybody for work we have done, because that seems to be the case with quite a lot of the projects NDDC claims they are involved in. Tripartite agreement between the Edo State government, SOPADEC, which is the oil producing agency for Edo State government, and the NDDC. The agreement stipulates that NDDC will bring 40%, and between Edo State government and its agency will come up with 60%. We have come up with our 60%. That is why you see the amount of work that has gone on so far. But NDDC, as usual, has reneged. Even though they signed an agreement with us, they refused to come up with any funding for this project, despite the fact that this road traverses the highest oil-producing local government and oil-producing communities in Edo State. This is the Benin Abraka Road. It's supposed to be a key link between Edo and Delta State. You'll expect that these are the kind of projects that should be within the ambits of NDDC.
Okay, yeah, well, we have seen the projects NDDC claim they are doing in Edo State. It is obvious that they are not working, they have not partnered the state government. For example, they are talking about projects awarded in 2012, 7 years after. We can't see any visible projects. A contractor came to site. Now they are telling us that there's a variation to get to a discharge point 7 years after, and there are people living in this community. So these are some of the things we're going to take back to our hotel to make our recommendation.